Hello, in today's video we are going to talk about suburban railways. As you know from previous videos, suburban railways are very important. Why are they so important? Let's talk about it. There are four main things why are suburban railways so important. First is ease of commuting. Suburban railways provide a convenient and reliable means of transportation for daily commuters. They reduce the stress of driving through congested traffic and offer a predictable schedule. Second main thing is reduced traffic congestion. By diverting a significant number of commuters from using cars, suburban railways help reduce traffic congestion in urban areas. This, in turn, lowers pollution levels and saves time for everyone on the road. Third thing are environmental benefits. Electric trains, like emus, are eco-friendly and contribute to reduced greenhouse gas emissions, making suburban railways an important part of the effort to combat climate change. And last but not least is economic growth. Efficient suburban rail networks can boost the economy by facilitating access to job opportunities in the city for people living in the suburbs. It can also promote the growth of businesses and industries in suburban areas. Well, for the best experience and efficiency you need right types of trains. There are two best types of trains for suburban railways in my opinion. For electrified railways are best the electric multiple units, shortly called emus. Emus are a popular choice for suburban railways because they are electrically powered and with lower levels of pollution. They can accelerate and decelerate quickly, making them suitable for frequent stops at suburban stations. They have another huge advantage, because they have two driver cabs on each side of the train. For non-electrified railways there are quite similar but a bit worse diesel multiple units, shortly called DMUs, are self-propelled and run on diesel fuel, making them versatile for suburban rail services. Remember, they are not the best option for commuter trains, because of higher emissions, but if you don't have electrified railways, they are compromised between price and efficiency. We know what are the best trains for suburban rails and why are suburban rails so important for cities. But I think we can talk about ideal intervals between trains as well, because this is very important theme too. The ideal intervals between trains in suburban railways depend on factors like demand, peak hours, and infrastructure capacity. However, some general points are very similar for a high numbers of suburban railways around the world. During rush hours, when the demand is highest, trains should ideally run at intervals of 10 or 15 minutes to transport the large number of commuters and to satisfy high demand. In off-peak hours, intervals of 30 minutes can be acceptable. The frequency should be adjusted based on the number of passengers and demand patterns. Remember, if you have modular trains, you can split them to more train sets and have more efficient off-peak hour transport with less capacity trains. Trains should be scheduled for maintenance at times that minimize disruption to passengers. This usually means scheduling maintenance work during late night or early morning hours when passenger numbers are very low. Well, on this private Traincraft server we have a lot of suburban railways because we are smart people and we know how to satisfy our residents. For example, there is single-track suburban rail between cities of Sitarkov and Rolik. This line is electrified, but has one huge problem. Well, the problem is called capacity. As you know, single-track suburban rails aren't good for a high demand of passengers and trains, so this line is at the maximum of its capacity. Well, first try to make this line more comfortable for passengers in rush hours was to buy trains with more capacity. Well, it helped, but still it is not in the 21st century standards. Because of this problem, there is an only solution of this problem. This line needs to be upgraded to two-track line. It will be very expensive, but very efficient. There are going to be more upgrades than only adding second track there. For example, adding some rails to statins for freight or stock trains or adding one single track branch to give a good public transport to more people. This is only an example in our game server and there are a lot of upgrades on suburban rails in reality, so write in the comments some more examples of upgrading suburban railways. I would love to read it and learn about more good upgrades of suburban railways. So, guys, I think this is all for this video. I hope you liked it and maybe you learned something. Have a nice day guys, bye.